What is up, YouTube? It is Sunday night. We are going to take a look at the Chainlink. We're going to take a look at Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and see how things are looking. It looks like, oh wow, look at this. Chainlink has gone from number 17 all the way to number 15. So Chainlink is doing very well. Chainlink is your number 15 coin. You've got a market cap of 867 bill. And you are at $2.48. Actually, I think that's 867 million, I believe. Yeah, that's 867 million, I'm sorry, market cap. And you've got a price tag of $2.48. You're up 3.56%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour chart. And it looks like to me, I do apologize for this, okay? And it does look like to me a lot of the cryptos tonight, as I suspected, Sunday night. Sunday is typically a recovery night into Monday, and then it just takes off from there. So today we started out at about 239, popped to about 245, and then kind of retraced a little bit to 241, and then steadily started going up to 251, 253. Let's see, in 255. I'm going to call 255 your highest today so far. And your low for today for Link is, let's see, 241. 239 is going to be your low. I'm going to still say toward the end of the summer, you're going to still see a $3 to $4 Link again. You've been kind of hanging out in this channel, you know, 230 to 240 range. But you know, when it first hit 4, like I've said in the previous shows, when it first hit 4, when I first saw Link, I have to confess, I thought, well, you know, I don't know, is this going to be one of those coins that hits $4 and then drops back down to 50 cents and then 0001 and then nothing? But I mean, I have to say Link has really held its own. It's really been doing well. You got good backing. So I think Link is definitely going to be a good stable coin eventually. It is a little bit volatile sometimes, yes, but I could definitely see myself putting money back into Link again soon. Right now, I'm kind of all into Litecoin, and I'm all in with Ethereum. But I think I will be spreading some money out toward Link and XRP. So let's move on to our next coin. Link is looking pretty good. Actually, the whole darn market's looking good. I mean, look at this. This is just amazing. What a difference a day makes. Ethereum's up 6.76%, 8% for XRP. That's incredible. I mean, we're talking more than double-digit gains for the entire market across the board, with the exception of a few coins that are in red. They're kind of hard to find right now. But let's go ahead and look at Litecoin. Litecoin's number 5, your number 5 market cap. Litecoin's got a market cap of 4.838 billion. And we are at 76.72. We're up 6.32%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. Now, I have to be honest with you. I have been tempted here and there to transfer, like convert my Litecoin into Ethereum. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off. I'm going to give it a few days, see what she wants to do. Because it seems like it's starting to uptick again. There was reports that Charlie said that we've been kind of in some financial trouble with Litecoin, but he says it's nothing to worry about. So if you are a holder of Litecoin, and plus we've had a dusting recently where they would put little bits, what they did was they put little tiny bits, they called it dust, in your account. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get information about your account so they can rob you blind. So be careful with that. There's a lot of scammers out there that are going to try to take your stuff. You just have to be alert. And just always remember, this is a good rule of thumb. Coinbase or whoever you use, Binance, they're never going to ask you your information. Remember that. They are never going to ask you your information, like your credit card information or anything that's going to be financial, because they already all have it. Remember that. They already have all your information. So why would they say, hey, I'm a representative from Binance, we need this information? No, don't give it to them. That's a scammer that's trying to rob you. Just anytime you have somebody doing that, I'm talking even with your bank information, the institution already has everything they need for you. So if somebody ever asks you for any personal information like that, always have your shit flags fly up, because that's somebody trying to scam you. Don't ever give out personal information, ever. So anyway, Litecoin started out the day at about 72.18, retraced to about 71.73. That would have been a wonderful place to get in today. And went to 72.67 and then started creeping up 72, 73, kind of ping-ponged a little bit there. Little sideways going, and right here is about when we skyrocketed. Went all the way to 75.50 and then 76.60. So she's starting to creep back up again. We just, like I've said in the past, Litecoin is a coin that you kind of got to be patient with. It's not going to be a coin in one day that's going to see huge, humongous gains like some of your other coins. Litecoin is something that's going to be kind of it's kind of the reason why I like Litecoin. It's kind of a slow, me, I like slow and steady. Litecoin is one of those coins that'll slow and steady creep up. And, the ones that really jump up are fun. But for me personally, I want something that's going to be stability. I don't want something that's highly volatile. We want people to take this industry. We want the crypto industry to be taken seriously. We want these merchants like Target and Walmart to want to start accepting us as, cash payments. I mean, someday you could possibly be paying Litecoin as a payment for Walmart. But in order for that to happen, we've got to get stable. We can't have these volatile days, because if you're on one of these chains, they're not going to want to see Litecoin worth $80 one day and then worth $65 the next day. That's just not going to fly, guys. We got to keep it stable. In order for us to get to that, goal, we're going to have to make it stable, and it's not going to. We can't have it so volatile. You can't have these major mood swings and major up and down days. You got to start building stability if you want people to be taking us seriously. Our goal is to get mass adoption. That is what's going to make these cryptos really grow, is mass adoption. And the only way that's going to happen is if this volatility starts to get under control. I mean, you can't have Ethereum go from $1,400 to $115. Nobody is ever going to take the crypto market seriously if we don't start learning how to just let these things just go up steady and slow. I would rather see steady and slow and stability instead of these wild swings from $50 to $120 and then back down to $50 again. That's just not going to be taken serious. All that's going to be looked at is as a casino. All we're ever going to be looked at is as a casino. If you don't start learning how to let this stuff just go up slowly. There's so many people, I see so many people on message boards saying, oh, this is boring, this sucks. Yeah, sometimes it is boring and sometimes it does suck, but you can't just get out because you got in at 100 and it dropped to 90. You've already lost $10 there. What kind of a deal is that? You got to be patient. You got to let things grow, and that's one of my biggest things is I have a hard time with patience myself, and I'm trying to learn that myself, and you can't just expect it to grow in one day. It takes time. So, as I've said in the past, I think Litecoin is going to go, I'd say 125, 140-ish toward the end of the summer. And hell, I could still see $600 from this halving. As I said in the past with the halving, guys, it's going to take time for this to take effect. You're not going to start seeing results from this overnight. It takes time for this to happen. So, like I said, 125, 140 toward the end of the summer, and we'll see how it goes from there. So, your next coin is going to be XRP number 3. And you got a market cap of about 12.285 billion, and we're at 0.288 cents. That's 28 cents. We are up, it looks like 8.29%, which is amazing. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. There we go. And your 24-hour for XRP You started out your day at about 0.263, which is a good entry point. Kind of ping-ponged around a little bit, kind of shot up here to about 268. And right around here, you shot up to about 0.276, ping-ponged around. And right around here, you shot up to about 0.288. Yeah, so 0.288 is going to be your high so far, and your low is going to be about 0.264. So like I said, XRP looking pretty good. You know, I think you're still going to see about 44 to 50 cents toward the end of the summer. You know, if we have another nice run, because I believe we've already touched 50 cents for XRP this summer, but I think it'll do it again. So let's move on to the next coin I'm into, which is Ethereum. We are at number 2. We got a market cap of about 21.065 billion, and we are at 196.17. We're up 6.46%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour. And your 24-hour started out the day at about 184.30, which would have been a great entry point. Actually, 183.78 would have even been better. So I'm going to call 183.78 your low so far for today. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 183.78 is your low. And so far, your high is going to be, wow, we hit 197.52. So Ethereum's crawling back up there again. I think you're going to be at about 200 within the next couple of days. If we don't have a pushback, I mean, I do expect we're going to have a little bit of a pullback. Typically Sundays you start pulling up again, and then Mondays it kind of pulls back a little bit and then starts to consolidate out for the rest of the week. So I think you're going to see a little bit of a pullback tomorrow, maybe. If it keeps going up, I think you could definitely see a $200 Ethereum. I think toward midweek, if we keep going, you could see a 220 to a 250 Ethereum. And I think eventually toward midsummer, end of summer, you're going to see a $300 Ethereum again. So yeah, things are looking pretty good for Ethereum. So let's move on to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is number 1, of course. We got a market cap of 186 trillion, and we are at $10,401.37. We're up 2.51%. Let's take a look at your 24-hour. And your 24-hour started out the day for about 10,327.94. Hold on. I'm sorry. 10,127.94. I'm sorry. And then it went to 10,192.72. 10,382.85. And right here's your high for today, 10,486.36. And you kind of retrace back down. Started kind of just ping-ponging a little bit. So with Bitcoin, I think you're going to hit 14 grand again. It's just going to take some time. I'm thinking maybe by the end of the summer, you'll start to really see it fly. So, you know, for me, if I were to go all in on Bitcoin, I would wait till about 9,500, maybe 9,700, and then just ride it up to about 11,000, take profits, and just keep on repeating the same procedure over and over again. So Bitcoin's looking pretty good. Let's move. We're going to go ahead and do a overall market cap, which is looking pretty good. And then we'll call it an evening. We got a total market cap of 272 billion, and we got a 24-hour volume of 45 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is at 68.4%. Well, guys, in short, hold on to your cryptos. Don't believe everything you see on Google. Don't believe everything you see on the message boards. Go with your gut instinct. Don't sell because everybody else is telling you to sell. I've fallen victim to that myself. So, you got to follow your instincts. Don't listen to what other people say. I'm just trying to help you out with the experiences I've had in this. I haven't been doing this for very long myself. I've been doing it for about a year or so now. So, I've been doing this show for about 6 months. I think mid-February is when I started. So, I'm just learning too. So I'm trying to teach you all my failures so that way you don't do them yourself. So anyway, Sunday night, Crypto Vision. Signing off. Peace out, guys. And please share and please subscribe. I appreciate you watching.